In this video I'm going to be testing a new Horde based design idea that I've had that combines a couple of the various ideas that I've had in my recent videos to see if we can make something that really focuses on making the most out of our molotovs and getting the zombies to recycle round and round into the same pit, like I said, to really make the most of those molotovs and squeeze every little bit of damage that we can out of them. So if you stick around to the end of the video, then you'll see the results of this test and how it all goes, and we'll run a few zombies through it and then test it against a horde. But in the meantime, here's how we put it all together. Okay, so let's start off with, let's say, an 8x8 square block foundation, and that'll be the basis of our pit base, the first and main part of the incinerator. Now we're going to add a 3-block high wall all around. Okay, so there's the foundations and the basic pit for our incinerator base. Next we can just add some steps to the front. Okay, there we go, so that gives the zombies a way to get in. Now the path they're going to take is they're going to head up these stairs. The first thing they're going to do is fall into the pit because we want them to come up these ladders at the back. Now to stop them just getting to the top here and then going around the sides, we're going to add some blocks here, so we'll go another 3 high. Actually maybe 4, because we need to have another level coming all the way across like this. So once they come up these ladders, we want them to come around to the left and then take one of 2 paths that we're going to create. So I'll add one here. This block that I'm using for these tight ropes is the pillar 0.025 meters middle. So we've got one there. I probably could have done this 1 block further back actually to give myself extra room in here. In fact, I might just quickly do that off camera and then come back. So the reason I wanted to do that is so that I could have an extra gap just in between the 2 tight ropes here and the wall. Now to increase the chances of the zombies falling off of here and ending up back down in the pit and recycling around, we're going to add these bar blocks. So that is the, just in the search you can type bar, and it's this block here. Let's bring that onto a normal rotation. And we'll stick one here, and then one a couple of blocks in, and then another one here. We'll do that the same both sides. So from here we'll just start to build up again on this corner to the same level as what we have over here. And so this is going to do 2 things. One, it's going to make sure the zombies come this way to get onto this tight rope and try to jump across this way. But it's also, you know, this is going to be our route up to our fighting position where we're going to be at the top over here over the entrance. So let's just pad this out a little bit, give them an extra block's width to walk along. We can give them another ladder like that, and we'll probably be able to get away with just 1 tight rope for the top here. So let's come a couple more blocks this way, so we're roughly in the middle, and then we'll come with the tight rope across here, and I'll just go from the opposite ends to make sure we don't have any collapses. And then we'll stick a couple of bars along here again. 1, 2, 3. That should probably do it, to be honest. And this is the basis of our incinerator, where we're essentially giving the zombies 3 chances to recycle back around into the pit, so we can really make the most of our molotovs. Now, the idea of this base is that we're going to be standing this side, so we do need to build this out a little bit, so I'll just do that quickly. So the only thing left to do now is build our fighting position. So we'll start off, I'll stick a hatch down here, and that's going to make it so that we're not just open season for the zombies who, you know, the few who do make it all the way around. We can stick some bars in here, so we want probably a couple of bars there, and then we can probably even have a gap before the next bar, and we'll go up like this 1, 2, 3, and then we can just go across the top like this to prevent the zombies from jumping over the hatch. And the reason I've created this gap just here is so that we can just rotate the bar this way and then just give ourselves a little tiny platform here to actually just come out and launch our molotovs from. At this point I won't build the entire thing out, but for now let's just have a quick look and see how effective this base is for getting the most out of our molotovs by recycling those zombies round and round into the same incinerator pit. Alright, I need to add another bit of wall there. Okay, let's kill those. They were trying to just come straight across this way, so I think we just need to add another bit in here like this maybe. Possibly even a bit here just to make extra sure. And do you know what? Let's do it the same this side. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, this is it. Straight into the pit. Up the ladder. Around this way. Jumping over that. Falling down because they can't, they have such a hard time landing on the pole block. Right, so let's start chucking a couple of these molotovs in and see how long they last. And see how many of these bikers a single molotov can take out. Actually, I'm guessing it might be a couple of molotovs, but we're definitely getting the most out of them. So they were getting a little bit blocked up on this bar here. I'm wondering if we just turn it around to the other orientation. So it was actually... Yeah, so we actually had it on the inside of the wall block, but what about if we turned it around and had it on there? I think the zombies will see that differently, so let's do the same over here. Hopefully that will help them not be so blocked up and getting in a bit of a traffic jam right here. Get ready to burn. So, first couple have done what we want them to do. Let's see what happens when they start bunching up in numbers. Oh, they're all kind of falling off the back a bit actually and having to go around again from the outside. Yeah, okay, this could be a little bit of a issue. Maybe just the size of them because they're all so big. I don't know. They're all getting each other jammed up. Alright, why are they not trying to jump over this one here? Let's see if we can figure this out. So rather than jumping over this third one, they're just standing and bashing on it. I wonder if it's because they don't want to jump because the pole is right above them here. So maybe we move these two bars and I don't know, should we just put them this way? I mean, they might end up getting all the way across, but never mind. Alright, let's see how that changes anything. Okay, into the pit. Up the ladder, come on. This one's going straight for the corner. Most of them are going the right way though. There we go, he's over. Okay, he's made the jump now, so yeah, I think he doesn't like that third one. Alright, well, let's chuck some mollies down. Yeah, I don't like making that last jump. Maybe we just have to take one jump out. I mean, they are doing it eventually. Here he comes. Right, let's see. First one made. Oh, he's made. Oh, there's one off behind, and this is our last chance for a fall. No. Okay, we've had one. We've had one make it. Okay, well, I think the overall concept is kind of proven. We are seeing them get a little bit stuck, but I think that might just be because they're all so many zombies of the same type, and they're all the big bikers. Right, let me stick another ladder on this outside just to give them more avenues to reach us. And I don't know, should we just test it with the Horde and see how it goes? I'll probably just stick a roof on here just so I don't get bothered by the shit birds. Okay, so there's our roof. Pretty straightforward. I won't worry about filling in the gaps, but I just don't want the birds to be pissing me off while we're trying to see what's going on here. Okay, well I'll just skip the time forward and yeah, we can just see what happens when the Horde comes and see if they bunch up or if they make it around or if we can just keep cycling them around into the pit of doom. Okay, well that was pretty good, although I did notice they started to bunch up and they were hanging around here a lot, especially the dogs, I guess, who still couldn't see a way to get to us because they would have to go via this ladder. So I thought the dogs would still just all jump in here anyway, but that wasn't the case. So what can we do to resolve that? I think the easiest thing would be just to knock out a couple of these floor blocks and replace them with bars. And now we can shoot down and take care of any of those pesky Zeds that decide they don't want to go the proper way and just hang around here. So yeah, there we go, we've got full coverage down there, so we can take out anybody who's bashing on these bits here, and we can take out any dogs. We can come out here to launch our molotovs, and happy days. Okay, well let's bring the Horde back and yeah, play through this and see how it goes. Alright, we've got a dog already. He's just going to hang around, but never mind. Okay, let's get some molotovs down here. Get some fire going and see how long it lasts. I mean, the general concept is working pretty well, you know, looping them round, setting them on fire. Protecting ourselves from shitbirds. Taking care of these pesky fucks who don't want to come up the stairs for some reason. Oh, there's a good bunch in here now. Let's get the molotovs going. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Is that not glorious? So not a bad little experiment, not a bad test of this incinerator idea. Probably still a few tweaks to make, just to make it a little bit more reliable for those really late game stage hordes. So feel free to go and take this general idea and modify it and add or remove bits and pieces to see what works maybe a little bit better. Otherwise, if you want to see the predecessor to this base, which is your more straightforward standard pit-based design, using many of these same ideas but just in a bit more of a reliable and tested way, then check out this next video here and I'll walk you through the whole thing.